Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another replay 3 mark in the t44 100. It's not one of my replays, it's from a fantastic chap called Hybris Plays, who's a really decent streamer, and he gave me this video and I thought I'd put it up on the YouTube channel and put some comments on it. So what I want to cover in this really is his positioning that he takes, his micro positioning and his macro positioning, so his tactical use of the ground and his strategic use of the ground as well, because I think it's pretty important, and the way that he does this is quite good in this video and it demonstrates it quite well. How he manages his gun depression, because the gun depression on this tank I think is only -7 degrees, but I know that Hybris likes it, and he gets around it, and you can see how he does that. I'll make a few comments about some of the snapshotting. There was one of them. Wasn't fully aimed in, snapped, pulled back, got out of the way, pretty decent. And also the importance of spotting damage, because by the end of this game he does as much spotting damage as he does physical damage. It's brilliant. Now you might be wondering why he's constantly moving around. That's to throw artillery off of his aim. Nice bounce there, good use of armour. Ignore the 3 mark counter in the bottom left as well, it's wrong. I think it's probably because I don't have this tank. Now he's keeping an eye on the mini-map here, he knows he's got tanks to his right. Works out that this position is not as useful for him anymore. And this I think is where he goes and starts to use a bit of ground to help to develop and improve his gun depression more than that 7 degrees that he has to work through. So by using a bit of a slope he can tip the tank up and throw the gun down over the left hand side much more readily. Problem with this position, as you'll find out, I'd have snapped there. I don't know why he didn't. But you always miss the shots you don't take. The problem with that position is that you can get shot from the plateau where the 59 is just above him. Keeping an eye on the map, making sure that WZ doesn't do anything stupid. And he snapped that one, and he got it. But there you go, there's the UDES that punished him for coming over that brow too far, trying to get around the gun depression issue really. So wisely decides that it's probably not worth poking there anymore. There you go, first arty splash. So we'll try this position, keeping the rock on his right, which should give it hard cover from any of the tanks that are positioned up off to his right hand side. Just check that that's clear. And again, look, gun depression issues there. So the IS-3's pushed around. Hybris is quite aware of this. And pushes around with him, spotted obviously by the AMX-30, AMX-30. Now what I'll talk about here is this is where I think Hybris manages to use the ground tactically so well that all he shows to the enemy is so little of his tank that it's so difficult to hit. And here as well. But watch this, how he uses these dips in this ground. There's one dip here, and this dip here. Look how quick he snaps. The ready for space plates on the sides defeats HE. That was a wonderful snapshot, and that's how you do them. If I was the AMX-30 I would be so irritated that I've just been outplayed completely by a tier 8. And again, watch the tactical use of the ground. Well, they're not quite now, because I don't know why he stops actually. I think he might have just gone for a pee, coffee, something. He's got help coming up to his left hand side on the left flank, which can allow him to push forward. That gun depression. Free shot. The IS-3 finally bites the dust. So that was pretty good use of the ground there. I don't know why I shot the turret. I'd have shot the side, but never mind, it didn't. Now I think at this point, or it's around here, that Hybris tells me that he realised he'd got the 3 mark, and he just goes ham on everything. Particularly the Tiger 2, but we'll see that in a second. Lovely snapshot there. Notice how he took his finger off the W key, slowed down. That closes up your reticle into a tighter shot, and he hit. So firing on the move, take your finger off the W key, press the mouse button, and then W key again. You get a tighter group. Just outplayed that, guys. Brilliant. No, he'd realised he'd got the 3 mark at this point, and just YOLOs everything he can. But look how many hit points he's got at the minute, and now he doesn't have any. There's 1 shot. There you go. Toast. So here's the end plates. First class. 3rd gun mark. Spotter as well, so he's spotted for his team to cause over 1,000 hit points of damage. In fact, he did the same amount of spotting damage as he did physical damage, which is a really important way to increase and improve your gun marks. And patrol duty, which won't be bad for his XP either. Top of the team, 4 damage, despite only having killed 1 tank actually. A lovely 1241 XP, and if that's 1241 XP for a first class, god grief, I don't know what it is for a mastery. And on the end plates there, I can see that he did 3,129 damage assistance, which can either be tracking damage or spotting damage, but not both. It's the higher of the 2. So if you track and spot, just make sure you try and do one over the other in order to improve your 3 mark chances. And 3,312 physical damage. Nice profit as well, which is always a good thing. And you'll notice his loadout was 30 rounds of APCR. If you're going to try and 3 mark a tank, it's probably worthwhile trying to make sure that the ammunition that you bring is going to penetrate, because if you don't do damage, if you bounce, then that's not damage, is it? Which doesn't improve your 3 mark score. Nevertheless, I'd just like to finish by saying thanks very much, Hybris, for giving me this replay to comment on. Well done, mate. Absolutely outstanding achievement. And Hybris's link to his Twitch channel will be in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching.